It is 5:33 in the morning. I have 5 hours until I get up to Sleeping Bear Dunes. I've got a 5-hour drive ahead of me. I'm kind of excited for it, so let's just I got a coffee. I got gas. Detroit! The sun is starting to rise. Fucking goals right there. So we started down here. We are here. We have to go up there. Another coffee. More gas. Well, I'm here. So I just got to these dunes. I want to climb these dunes, but I don't know what the weather's like. Well, I think the move is hoodie and jeans. The question is, do I want to try to go barefoot? Look at that. And we have so much further to go. 2 years ago, I tried to hike this trail, and it kicked my ass. But since then, I've traveled across the country. I've hiked mountains. I've gone on 10+ mile hikes. And guess what? Half a mile into this, it has once again kicked my ass. I don't know if 2 years of prep amounted to nothing, or it's because I have been sitting at a computer desk for the past 2 months, or it's because this was the first thing I tried to do after a 5-hour drive, or it's because I forgot to bring water for the second time in a row. But once again, these dunes have kicked my ass. Well, I just tried to climb these dunes, and I failed miserably. So now I'm going to look for a campsite. This is a promising site, but there's still a lot more to go. Well, take a look at this. I like the logs. There's space for a car. The one thing I don't like is there's a lot of campsites down there. You can see it's really bustling with people, and they're going to be using this road right here. So it's not like it's crazy private. I'm going to keep looking. This area is way too popular. Look at that. This is interesting. There's no fire ring, but it's definitely a place people have camped. What I'm curious about is this right here, because this road, question mark, wasn't on any maps. So is this like an ATV trail? Is this a hiking trail? Is this for fucking snowmobiles? I don't know. I don't think this is the type of place where I would normally set up a tent, but this entire area seems to be pretty popular, and I'm worried if I don't set up a tent, I won't have a place to sleep tonight. Interesting. Is that garbage or a fire ring? I think it is garbage. Oh, but look at that. This is gorgeous. I could see myself camping down there, coming up here, play guitar, read, do some performative shit. Low key, I prefer the campsite I found in Fall Colors Volume 1. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I like how it's got this trail going that way. I really like this view. It'll be an easy place to set up a tent, so might as well. So it actually does have a fire ring. Perfect. I fuck with this. So I forgot my poles broke when I tried to take this tent down in Virginia. And as it turns out, that causes some pretty serious problems. I didn't know that was going to be an issue, but it is. Hello, beautiful. Look at you. Oh, man, I wonder how long you've been here for. Don't drink shooters you find on trees. Well, I started hiking this trail, and then I lost the video file of me starting this trail. So it starts here. This is pretty. I like this. Wait a moment. If I hadn't lost the footage, this would be a great moment. I was at this sand dune. I went down one of those slopes and I was like, what the fuck is there a sand dune doing in the woods? And now I'm here again. It looped around. Is this even like a proper trail system? I've also borderline heard gunshots, so I'm kind of worried somebody will mistake me for a deer. Look at that. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Drop this off. Yoink. Well, I'm going to spend the rest of my afternoon doing performative shit while overlooking this clearing. Beautiful. Well, as it turns out, I was doing performative shit on an HOV trail. Turns out getting up at 5 in the morning is a little exhausting, but here's a quick car tour. So I set up the back the same way I did in this year's West Virginia trip, but instead of just covering up with a comforter, I brought the cold weather sleeping bag from last year's spring break trip because it will probably be pretty cold out. Loki just threw everything on the floor. Don't really have a spot for it, but it's like a 4-day trip, so I don't give a shit. Also, obviously brought the guitar again. Not really because it's a long trip, but because I've been meaning to play it and now seemed like a good opportunity. Put the bag in the back of this seat. I used to think this is only really necessary for long-term trips. Like I didn't do it for spring break, but I did it in West Virginia, and honestly it's so easy and so convenient having a trash bag back there. I might as well do it again. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm fucking exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed. I also didn't bring any window covers. Rest stops are out of the question, but I'm familiar enough with the area that I don't think that'll be an issue. Just beautiful. Look at the fog. I just woke up in the middle of the woods on this beautiful foggy morning. I really like this area, don't get me wrong, but I'm actually planning to pack up the tent today. I think I should be able to find a better spot for tonight. All right, so I'm down here. I want to get up there, but to do that, I'm going to drive over here. Well, I'm here. You'd think I'm in front of an ocean. Holy shit. Look at this. This is stunning. And of course, we have a beautiful view to the south as well. More fog over there, though, it looks like. All right. Now that I'm here, I'm going to go up there. Turn me round. I wish I could have met you. I'd be thankful to the person on my own. Well, I'm here. Well, this is pretty. Look at that. For when you want to sit down and stare straight at a bush. Pretty lighthouse. This is pretty. I fuck with this. Crystal clear water. Look at that. Not sure what this is right here, but I mean, it looks cool. So I'm on a beach right now, and this is nice and all, but I want to go for a hike. Well, I don't have a good enough connection to look at any official trails, so I'm just gonna kinda wing it and make a circle. This is very pretty. I like this tunnel. Look at this leaf. Pretty lake. You'd think I was in like Minnesota or Maine or some shit. Look at this. Mushroom. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these trees were all planted and it looks really fun to run down them. And I know I'm like not supposed to go off trail, but also like there's jack shit I'm gonna trample on, so that was invigorating. Guys, look, it's a boardwalk. I fuck with boardwalks. Pretty berries right off of the boardwalk. I thought this hike would only last for maybe 3 miles, but it's looking like it might be a 4 or 5 mile long hike. More mushrooms. Oh, my staircase. I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but I like how the path bends here, you know, it kind of goes at an angle and then goes up again. Well, take a look at this. This is crazy. Holy gorgeous. You get a nice view of the lake, get a nice view of the beach. Fucking love it. Well, sadly, this trail right here seems to be inaccessible. So I'm gonna have to go up that way and then complete the loop over there. Well, this is kind of neat. I like this. Holy bridge. I rate that hike 7 colorful leaves out of 10. Also, here's a photo dump. Yay! Well, I just went for a hike in those woods right there. Hour and a half, 4.5 miles. Not bad. But I gotta get from up here back down there and figure out what I'm doing with my day. Low-key might be trespassing right now, but I wanted to take a picture of this plane because it looks cool. I'm home. Please leave your message after the tone. I just want to know if they have day passes.
Thank you for calling Planet Fitness. Please press 2 to be connected to our member. Here at Planet Fitness, we provide a judgment-free. We believe that all fitness journeys should feel rewarded and be celebrated. We have over 2,500 locations worldwide, and we are open and staffed.
We're gonna try Anytime Fitness again.
Please leave your message after.
I will probably be taking a shower tomorrow morning then. One of these days, I promise I will figure out how to eat healthy. Well, that is somebody at the campsite I planned to claim tonight. Whoops. Well, screw it. I'm at this place for the night. Not sure where this came from. Yesterday it was out by the main road, just kind of chilling. I think somebody dumped it. The good news is it doesn't look like anybody's down by the water today. But yeah, I'm pretty content with this being where I spend the night. Hopefully tomorrow I'll finally be able to take a shower. Spending the night here at this campsite, so I figured I might as well have a look around the area. Oh, now this is beautiful. I'm almost tempted to move the cruise down here just for this campsite. Free? For free? What is it with people? I find a fucking fireball shooter at the last campsite. I find a joint at this campsite. Anyway, beautiful view of the lake, but sorry, got a little distracted there. Do not smoke drugs, particularly not drugs you find on the ground. Roly-poly, roly-poly. Is it worth it to try to move down here? I do like the seclusion of this area, and it would be nice to do some performative bullshit on that tree right there. Play guitar, read, look at the water. Some real male manipulator shit. This is the part that I'm worried about, because I don't think the cruise has the clearance to drive straight over that. I think I'd have to go to the right, but then if I like turn left too quickly, I'll clip it. All right, what's the move here? I think the move is to skirt as close to this tree as I can. You good down there? Yeah, you're a good foot away, but at some point I gotta start turning left. Okay, that is not good, and that is not good. I think RVs can make it over here, but I think the reason they can make it over here is because they have the clearance to full send it over that thing. Quit fucking bitching at me. I know what I'm doing. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I had to use this clearing here to turn around. Oh, fuck. Oh, you blended right in. I thought you were like a branch or something. You must have been that noise I heard the past 2 times I drove over this. So at some point in time, cars were definitely not supposed to go down there, but some fucker, I don't know, removed this, plowed through it, and then my dumbass thought, yeah, I can fit a cruise down there. I also am a little paranoid about this guy right here, but I'll just turn right a little bit. Well, as long as none of my tires start to lose air, we're chilling. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits. Here's a photo dump from the past few days for everything but the hike. Nice. The objective is to go to bed, take a shower early tomorrow morning. I really want a shower. You know my hair's curly, right? You know I don't have this fuck-ass bowl cut. I'm tired. I have Taco Bell in my car. I'm going to bed. I lied earlier. You guys are getting one more short for today. Of all the places I've been, I still will always hold a soft spot for the type of nature I grew up with. Free? For free? Yeah, that one's probably drained. Who am I kidding? Although I will say, the more time I spend by the water, the more I feel like I should just break my rules. And one last thing, because I don't know what other video to put it in. This setting right here was on for the longest time. I apologize to any campers I was within reasonable distance to. I didn't know I could turn it off. If you don't know, the reason I want that off is because, say the car's off and I open the door for some reason, but without getting out of the car, I close it again because my keys were still in the car, the horn would beep a bunch. I am very sorry for anybody I shared a campground with. Good morning. I'm here at the campsite. Had a lovely morning here at the campsite. I slept in for an extra 3 hours. Anyway, I want to get out of here. I gotta go take a shower. Guys, did you know they have like workout equipment and shit in this place? I thought it was only showers. Day pass was $20, unfortunately, but showers were warm. People were polite. There was only one naked old man in the locker room. Traverse City Planet Fitness gets a thumbs up for me. Gas, 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 gas. Home! Well, I think at 12:10 in the afternoon, it's finally time to start my day. So here's my dilemma. I kind of want to go up to the tippy top of this middle peninsula here, but I've already been up there. I went up there 2 years ago. I just don't really remember anything about it. Alternatively, I definitely want to go see the rest of Sleeping Bear Dunes at some point because I don't think I did it justice. The thing about Sleeping Bear Dunes is I might be able to hit it on my drive back home. So I just got coffee from this Panera Bread. And now I'm going to drive from down here all the way up here and see what's going on. This is a 6-mile, 2-hour loop that takes me to the tippy top of the peninsula and back. See that power line over there? See how it's all covered in red and it's surrounded by green? I think that's pretty. Mysterious, random patch of sand in the middle of the trail. Sure, why not? Chipmunk. There's a chipmunk. Look at the chipmunk. Holy chipmunk. Oh my god. Look at this. It's a beach. Pretty beach. Pretty empty beach too, but this is gorgeous. I like that. Holy mushroom. And lighthouse. You are now standing on the 45th parallel, halfway between the North Pole and the equator. I did not know that. Look at those rocks. Look at how far out they go. Look, there's people out there. I love how you can barely tell where the water ends and the horizon begins. 3. Well, I've hiked through the interesting part of the trail, so now I get the other 3 miles of the trail. Something is wrong with this moss. I'm telling you, this shit is suspicious. This rock is too perfect. I like these trees. I don't know what it is about them, but you know, like, I fuck with that. Look at that tree. 2 hours, 6.5 miles. I'm tired. I'm in the middle of the woods. I don't really know what I'm doing with my life, but I want food. She knows my love is real. There's a hole in the ground where there used to be. Lots of footage, but no talking, so what's going on? Well, what's going on is my evening is falling apart in a quite frankly spectacular manner. I got food, went into town, realized I was a little bit too tired to do anything and kind of chilled out for 2 hours. Then I went to Panera to do some work, which you saw, and I tried to figure out what I wanted to spend the rest of my day doing. This is when I hatched the genius plan to drive to Sleeping Bear Dunes and watch the sunset, until I realized I'd get there 10 minutes after sunset. This is okay. I could always, try to go to bed early and get up early and then go do some hikes and have like a nice jam-packed day at the dunes before my drive home. This is a great idea, as long as there's nothing preventing me from going to bed early. Oh yeah, I just drank an entire coffee. I wish I could give you guys something interesting. I'm not even gonna go to the campsite to do performative shit because it's probably gonna rain, and a guitar and books are two things I can't really have rained on. I guess I could read in the car, but I spend way more time than I probably should in this car, so I don't want to do that. I actually think what I'm about to do is go back inside Panera Bread and do some work, because that's fun and exciting and I love doing work. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's like 8:20. It's dark outside. I gotta get food and I don't even know where I'm sleeping tonight. Doink. Walmart. Well, I'm at the point in every solo trip where my nutrition is so bad that I feel like garbage the entire day. Almost certainly why I slept in an extra 3 hours this morning. It's okay. This phase usually only lasts for like 3 to 5 days before my body adjusts to all the processed food. But unfortunately, this solo trip also ends tomorrow. Well, I'm trying something new. I bought hard-boiled eggs from Walmart. Great taste! It tastes so bad. Like, obviously it could use salt, but also somehow it doesn't even taste like a normal hard-boiled egg. Mmm, yum. Now the question is, will I be able to find a campsite that isn't taken? Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yes, this is where I camped last night. The question is, will there be somebody there? If so, I need to leave. And nobody's here! So the goal? Go to bed as soon as this caffeine wears off, wake up and get to the dunes before 10 a.m. tomorrow. If I can get to the dunes before 10 a.m., I'm chilling. Look at all this. Isn't that pretty? As much as I'd love to sit around and mull about in the woods, I promised myself I'd get to the dunes by 10 a.m. today, and I gotta get going. Keep telling lies. Gas station coffee. Gas station biscuit. Well. See what that is? It says it's 9:52 before 10. And see what that is? That's a random ass sailboat. But I'm by the dunes. I'm like right next to the dunes. Well, I don't really know what exactly this is or what it's doing here, but it's interesting. A perilous highway. So basically what they're saying is there's a place over here where boats like to go a lot, but because it was sandy and rocky, they tended to run aground. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I mean, we did see this from a beach over there the other day, but you know, still, I mean, this is beautiful. That's interesting. Over there, that's pretty cool. At the very least, it's pretty. I'll give it that. Do I want to walk down this? I'd get a pretty view, but then I have to walk back up. Holy freighter. Look at the big boat. Well, I'm here, and if it wasn't for the wind, I'd say this is pretty cool. I'm not looking forward to hiking back up, though. Look at the big boat. Do you see the big boat? Holy big boat. There's another one way out that way, too. Further away, another big boat. Very pretty. Well, I'm at Sleeping Bear Dunes, and I keep seeing signs for the Pierce Stocking Scenic Drive. Don't really know what that is, so let's go check that out. Pretty bridge.
Oh yeah, that's what we thought.
I love old people. Their conversations are so funny. Dune? Really? Really? There's dunes? Holy shit! There's dunes here? Well, I don't even want to make a joke. This is just absolutely stunning from every angle you look. I mean, holy shit. I mean, like, look at those dunes, and look at that, like, little bay over there, and look at those lakes. No! That was fun. I'm up here and I gotta get down to there, but to do that, I'm gonna follow Michigan's version of Highway 1, which goes along the coastline over here. I don't think I've ever seen this at a parking lot before. They're using the type of pavement that lets moss grow between the tiles. Well, this is wonderful. According to my map, I'm driving through the Rapture. Dude, I fucking love this song. Holy shit. Look at this. Some real Highway 1 type shit right here. The significance of that over there was that was actually Fall Colors Volume 1's campsite. I had the tent set up right here. It was really cool. I do want to go up here. I took some pretty pictures last year and I want to see what the colors look like. Pretty plants. Don't know what these are, but I like them. So last year I took a picture right here and this is what it looked like. If you can even see that. The point I'm trying to illustrate is it was a lot more red and colorful last year. You still get some pretty trees though. And with that, I have to go home. So I'm over here and I gotta drive down here. No catch this time. I just gotta go home. 3 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, fuck me. Look at what I found. Just sitting on the side of the road. That's so crazy. Traffic! Traffic! I love traffic! More traffic! I love traffic! I love it so much! Gas, 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 gas. Ann Arbor, oh, this looks, I'm so happy to be back. Look at all the cars, look at all the buildings, construction, Ann Arbor, It's Ann Arbor. I'm home. I'm home.